Well, hello everyone. Happy Sensational Sunday. My name's Jen and welcome to my channel, Jen's Gems and Vintage Finds. And today I am coming a little bit earlier than you guys think. I usually come on at nighttime to do my live haul. I'm coming on today a little earlier because I got up early and got some things finished, and I decided to come on here and to come on and chat with you all and to show you all my live goodies for Tuesday. If you're new here, welcome. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, it's free. And what you need to do is just hit the little bell icon at the top of the chat and so it'll get all notifications of when I go on live. And this is one of them. And then also my live sales are typically on Tuesday afternoons at 1 p.m. Central Time. And I usually do the live sales with my husband, Joe. And when I do these haul videos, I'm just by myself. So I'm trying to keep up with the chat. If you guys see me going back and forth between the camera and my screen, that's what I'm kind of checking out here. But yeah, so I usually do my live hauls on Sundays for my Tuesday shows, live sales. One thing about if you haven't registered, we would need you to register prior to Tuesday. And I pinned my email at the top of the chat, jensgemsfinds@gmail.com. We would need your name, your YouTube name, complete mailing address, which includes your house number, unit number, apartment number, any which way a package is going to get to you. That's what I would need. And also your PayPal information, because we do all our billing through PayPal on early Wednesday mornings. Okay. Hi, Leslie. How are you? Good to see you. Happy Sunday. And let's see. I don't do any pre-sale and anything that I show today. The reason for that is that I make it fair for everybody here in the community. Plus, I just decided to do that, and everybody seems to enjoy it. So that way you can come on Tuesday, and it's fair for everybody in the auction process to bid on an item. If for some reason you cannot be here on Tuesday afternoon at my live sale and you like one of these items I'm going to show you in the preview today, I will accept a silent bid on that item. So you're free to send in me an email. I will give you all the specifications on that item between now and Tuesday. And I will tell you what the starting bid of the item will be. And you say, Jenny, I want to bid up to X dollars. This is my silent bid on the item. And so I will let you bid on my behalf. So I will always accept silent bids if for some reason you cannot be here on Tuesday afternoon. It seems to work. I haven't had a problem with it, and everybody seems to be happy. So with that being said, I know that I want to get through some items. I am this week, Joe and I are planning on going on our big purchasing adventure this week. So I would like to clear out some inventory. So what that means is I do have some new things I'm going to show you today, but anything in the back of my set, if you have seen gold, if you have seen sterling, if you have seen Navajo, Taxco, anything that's here prior to today, then I'm going to show you today, I'm going to try to liquidate it for all of you. Hello, Bruce and Dennis. How are you? Good to see you. Because I want to go this week with, get some new fresh things for you guys. I do have your wish list in hand. I'm going to go try to find some new things. So please, if there's something on your wish list, please let me know. Send me an email at jensgemsfinds@gmail.com. Bruce, make sure you share your channel. We're going to the Taj Mahal place, as I call it, the Taj Mahal place of jewelry. I'm going to get hooked up with all of you guys with between costume, stone, hopefully some vintage, some more like some sterling, some gemstones. You guys know what I bring home from. You never know what I'm going to find. So that's where I found those fabulous brooches sets that I found. So, I try to find something for everybody. I call it the Taj Mahal. How you doing, Colette? How are you? Good to see you. So what I'm going to do today, well, like I said, I'm cleaning house. I literally went through all my drawers of things. And so previously on some other shows, I had gemstones. So I don't know if anybody here would be interested, but I do have on previous shows, I had garnets and citrines and synthetic rubies and emeralds, and I had a diamond and a yellow sapphire. So these are loose gemstones. I have them in baggies. They're all in baggies. But if you guys are designers of pieces and you need some loose gemstones, these are things that I actually had. I bought lots of these back when I was in gem school. Okay, that's how that in gem school was in 1994. But I had them in these parcel bags and I separated them all and I did everything and got all the weights and everything. So if you're looking for a loose gemstone, I have loose gemstones. If you are looking for watches, I have some vintage watches here. Okay. I've shown these a couple times. I even have a stopwatch, brand new in a box. Okay. So I have things here that I normally don't bring these out, but I put them out there for you guys to, say that I have a tray of, loose gemstones, watches. I'm also going to show you, I came across, now Easter being next Sunday, look, I found a bag. This was in my, I don't know where this came from. Vintage, or anybody would be interested in something like this. This will be up for sale come on Tuesday. These are old wooden eggs, little ornaments you hang on trees. They're all vintage. Look at the little bunny. I came across all this. I'm like, where did this come from? I said, so I came across something like that. If you're a crafter, I have craft lots. Look, I'm just showing you guys, okay? So if you're a craft lot, here's one bag of craft. Another bag of craft. Okay. Hold on. This one has beads in it. Beads. Okay. Beads. Okay. I also have these beads. These are kind of really cool. I talked with Leslie from Black Dog Vintage, and she said these are really, really cool. These are like those oh, I'm having a Millefiori beads. These are on a string. It's like a necklace, like a trade bead necklace. It just needs to be restrung, or if you're a crafter and you want to make earrings out of it, I've got a whole bag of those. Now this was on my personal collection, and this is also just needs to be restrung. It's in a bag. I don't want this going everywhere, but basically this is sponge coral and carnelian and sterling silver. Everything is here. It's just the string broke. So it's a 27-inch long necklace, beads, sterling silver, sponge coral, carnelian. So if you have the time and want to take some string, restring it in the order it's in, it's double string, like there's two strands to it, and one of the strands got broken. So I'm going to be selling the necklace. This is approximately a $68 necklace, so $75 online. It's going to be half that. Okay. All right. So those are the kind of the crafter stuff, like the hodgepodge thing. Now let's get to the things you guys want to, the other things I've got. I hope I missed anybody. Okay. Everybody's saying hi to each other. All right. So let me kind of move things out of the way. Let's see. We can move this over here. I am very excited to show you the things I got this week. Sometimes you hit and sometimes you miss, and it's what's fun about what we do in this community. And let me just move this over here because I'm feeling something's going to go knock it down. So let me just move that there. Okay. All right. Let me move my camera. If I missed anybody, hi, Elizabeth. No, this is just a pre-sale. So Sunray, what I just showed you, I'm cleaned house this week, literally cleaned house this week. We're going to the Taj Mahal place on Thursday this week. Okay. So if there's anything, I'm not doing a sale right now. I'm just doing a haul. I just showed you what I just kind of brought up. What I'm doing. I'll have craft lots available. I have loose stones available. I have just some different things that are kind of hodgepodge things that I came across, and those will be available on Tuesday. But I just was giving you a prelim of what we're doing. Now we're going to get into the good stuff. I know what you guys like to say. Okay, so what that means is, for all those of you who are new here, I know I have a couple new people in the chat. The things you're seeing behind me are all things I have shown in the past. Okay, which means if you're new to my channel, you would say, "Hey Jenny, how much is this Taxco inlay amber beautiful set you have back there?" You would say, "Okay, send me an email and say, Jenny, I want to see that," or "How much is that?" Or it's on a previous video. So if you've seen things previously to today's show, these are things that I can pre-sell to you or have sold. Once I've shown an item on live sales, which are my Tuesday shows, it's first come, first serve. Okay. The things that I do today on Sunday for Tuesday show is basically it's a haul. It's like a little teaser. It's like a teaser video to tell you, hey, these are the things that are the new items that we're going to have for Tuesday. I don't pre-sell these items here, which I'm going to get to in this tray. I basically show them to you. So then on Tuesday, you guys will, hey, Jen, remember that new thing you were going to show us? Like this beautiful, well, let's just get off to it. This is something you haven't seen. These are things you have never seen before because these are brand new, okay? Brand new to my show, which means brand new to you guys. Like, I'm going to start off with a bang and show you this beautiful, oh my gosh, I'm just like excited to show you this, okay? Look at this. Look at this. It's Sagen, moonstone, blue chalcedony, amethyst, and iolite. It's also it's a pendant / brooch. It's also a brooch. And I put it on this beautiful torque, and I think it's gorgeous on here. Absolutely amazing. It's 3 inches long by 2.5 inches wide. And yes, Bruce and Colette, if you want to share your channels, please do so. I always let everybody do that. This is so amazing. I don't even know what to say about it, except this is old vintage Sagen. There's a huge difference. Okay. And this weighs, just give you an idea, I have it on a sterling silver torque, flat torque. Okay. And with the torque, it weighs approximately 57.4 grams. And look at this. I mean, look at the gemstones. All that wire work, all that bead work is hand done, all this is, it's all handmade. This is all handmade. I love Balinese jewelry. I just think there's just so much texture, so much heritage, so much love into it. I know now, same thing with Taxco, Native American jewelry. I mean, you could just feel the passion in some of these pieces. And this is some of those things. I mean, look at the stones. It's just, it pops the screen off. It's beautiful. Yeah. So that was one. Now, if you think that Sagen piece wasn't beautiful enough, wait till you see this. I scored on the Sagen this week with all of you guys. So give me a minute. Let me move things over here a bit. Hi, Jen D. How's my bookend? I call her my bookend. Look at this. I talk about abalone. This abalone is phenomenal. It jumps off the page at you. I mean, it is like, these are amethysts. Again, Sagen piece. This now for all my viewers who have been saying, Jenny, can you please try to find some larger bracelets for us? This is going to hit a home run because guess what? This goes up to, the smallest size on this bracelet is 7.5 inches. It can go up to 9.25 with these toggle pieces. And again, it is marked Sagen. Let me take it off the little ring here. All sterling silver. This is old school Sagen. Again, there's a difference in pricing and what materials are used and things like that. And this is old school because I couldn't even find a comp on it. That's how probably old this piece is. Sagen 925. Look at the hinges. Look how much sterling is here. And again, look. No, I'm going to show you this. This is the way to look at it. Look. If I put it on this bust, let's say. Let's do it like this. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And for those of you who are smaller wristed people, think of it this way. I've got Jen B, who I know she's a silversmith in here. I don't know if this would be up her alley, but you could probably take off, I don't know, will not be balanced, I guess, but if you took off a panel or two and make pendants or something out of that. I mean, they're not harvesting this anymore, everybody. So if you find, they call this Paua shell, P-A-U-A, Paua shell, abalone. This is normally found typically in New Zealand. If you go worldwide looking for this, but it's known in New Zealand, and that's why Sagen, Sarda, what was the other one? I can't think of the other one. There's another one that I can't think of the maker, but they get a lot of these material out in the western waters of near Bali, all that kind of thing. That's beautiful. It's absolutely amazing. All right, keep going. Now, 14 karat gold, rock crystal quartz, genuine quartz, not glass. This is natural quartz. If I can get this close. These are, it's a graduated strand, 14 karat gold, white gold, spring ring. Look at the fastening on this. It's amazing. It goes from 7.5 millimeters in the back. Let me see if I can kind of move this down a little bit. There are black faceted glass spacer beads in here. The faceting on this quartz is off the charts. I mean, this is I use the term off the chain, off the charts. It is clear as day. Quartz, and when you put a 14 karat gold clasp on something, they know you meant business. So that's, I was like, okay, we're going to get that for sure. Hello. And that's just amazing. Very, very, I don't know the age of this, but I would say probably maybe 30s, 40s, I would guess. Maybe if I'm wrong, somebody can correct me, but it's almost like if you have this in person, you guys, it's like having, if you had this on your, let's say your rear view mirror of your car and you have all those prisms coming through, that's how clear this is. Okay. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Hi, Roberta. If I'm missing anybody, hi, Sunray. I'm just showing you all the wonderful goodies for Tuesday. I know I have some people coming on in a few minutes, so I'm trying to just give you guys a little, I always promise you these live hauls. This is Lori Bond. I believe she's a German designer. This is amethyst, and this is articulated, which means it's moved. I have it, now this is Lori Bond pendant. I have it on a Sarda chain. And again, I'm going to talk about Sarda, S-A-R-D-A, Balinese company. So I think I showed the chain last week. I matched it up, and this is all handmade wheat, like a handmade rounded wheat. You do everything by hand, handmade chain, and I put it on here, and I think it looks fabulous. Because I got the pendant this week. The pendant came on, I'll tell you what it came on. It came on this. Originally, it came on this little Figaro chain. For this, I didn't like it on the Figaro chain, so I put it on this. If you want it on a different chain, I can separate it as I usually do. So I just wanted you guys to see it so you can see what's going on. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. Sometimes, like I said, you never know what you're going to get, right? Now, next. Blue, this is a very unusual combination. Everybody knows about what moonstone looks like, right? Always what you have seen. This is peach moonstone. What's peach moonstone? Well, it's moonstone still. It's just a different color of moonstone. So what you have in this bracelet is a bracelet, sterling silver bracelet. You have blue topaz, cabochon cut. I'm going to try to show it on my hand. Very pale amethyst. Some people might call that rose de France. That's a certain term they use. And then you have this peach moonstone. Gorgeous. Very unusual color combination. You don't typically find peach moonstone. Let me just kind of hold it up there. I'm just probably trying to find me versus the. There you go. Sterling silver. So if you love gemstones as much as I do, and you're like, oh my gosh, what is that? And so you're not going to see something. You're not going to see this going up and down the street like every other tennis bracelet you see. So that is just so cool. I got that. All right, let's see. What else phenomenally can I show you? I will have 14 karat gold hoops. If anybody's looking for white gold hoops, we'll have white gold hoops. Okay. Now, Jenny also this week went through her jewelry box. I don't go through my jewelry box that often, but I can't keep everything either. So this is actually, I'm selling them individual pieces. Let me move down the camera so you can see what I'm doing here. All right, this is a hand engraved locket, really large one, both sided engraved. Okay. Then I have pieces that coordinate with it. So I have the locket on a square snake chain, all sterling silver. Then if you want matching earrings, I sell those. Let me just put them up here for a second till I get the other one out of the bag. And then I have a bracelet. Squared off with a safety chain, sterling silver. So I have all three pieces here. If you want to have nice hand engraved set, really, really lovely, I will have all three pieces for sale. I don't wear it. And I want to make sure that somebody loves it, wears it more than I do. So that wasn't Jenny's. Yeah. That wasn't Jenny's jewelry box. So that's coming now out for one of you guys to love it. All right, let me get those put back in the bag. How's everybody doing today? Everybody having a great day? What did you teach us before I came? I didn't really teach anything, Sunray. If I taught anything, I'll probably repeat myself knowing the way I am. All right. Again, I love these earrings. However, don't wear them enough to say that I love them. I'm going to give a shout out because I always give people shout outs where I got things from. This I got from Kirsten Red Resell. These are blue labradorite. I have a necklace. Sometimes I have worn it in the past. A necklace. I wear a big, huge statement necklace of labradorite. I love the earrings, but I wear the necklace and another pair of earrings more than I would wear these. So I did buy them. They're beautiful. There's nothing wrong with them. I just haven't worn them. So these will be for sale. Okay. She does have wonderful things, and I wish I would wear them more. I just don't, and I want to make sure that somebody else loves them. All right. What else do we have in here that I want to show you guys? What else was in Jenny's jewelry box? Well, this is signed. And Colette's here. Maybe she could help me. I don't know. But this is the back of the piece. Is that HOB, HDB, 925 Mexico. Here's front. Don't wear this. Now, when I test this with the Presidium, and you can kind of test it, it looks like carnelian, doesn't it? Right? It looks like the best. However, when you test it, it doesn't go into quartz. It just stays in glass. But it's the most beautiful cross. And again, I don't wear it. It's nothing. I just haven't worn it. I have to. It's beautiful. I wish it was carnelian, but it does test. It's warm to the touch. So I'm guessing enamel of some sort. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, and I have it on a what is this link chain? This is a 19 and a half long sterling silver chain. It doesn't look like carnelian, Colette. All right, what else do we have? Oh, lots of things. Here's a vintage brooch. This is it. Now this is marked 800 silver, But when you test it, hi Rachel, how are you? Good to see you. This is marked 800 silver on the back, right there. But when I test it, it actually tests sterling. It gets a blue. When I do the blue with 18 karat gold acid, it turns blue. So I'm gonna just go by the mark on the. It might be somewhere close to 900 silver. I don't know, but that it is marked 800 silver. So you're gonna get a better. If it's testing sterling silver with the blue mark on the scratch, it's gonna tell me, oh, okay, well then I don't know why they would mark it 800. Are they just using more pure silver at the time? I don't know. Isn't that beautiful? It's 11.6 grams on this. Really pretty brooch. Okay. Let's see. What else we got? I got lots of stuff. If anybody's looking for torques, I have torques. What's a torque? Like a collar necklace, sterling silver. I have all different shapes and sizes of torques. So this is something unusual for all my glass / people that love what I kind of do. I had to pick this up because this is a combination of pretty much what I do on my channel. Let me get this done right. So I have it backwards. Hold on. Let me fix this. There I go this way too. Okay. So I know it's on black. What you got going on here, you have this beautiful piece down here. If any of you don't know what this stone is, let me see I'm gonna see how smart. I know I have smart people here. Can somebody tell me what this stone is? And I'll tell you what it is once you guys tell me. Let me see if all you guys know. Tell me right in the chat, type in the chat if you guys know what that is. Nope, it's not chevron amethyst. Good guess, Colette. That's a very good guess. But up here, that's agate. But yeah, we'll get there. Not ametrine. Nope. Nope, not jasper. It's transparent. You can see through it. All right, I'm going to tell you what it is. Where am I doing my light? Here we go. Does this help? This is fluorite. Fluorite. So fluorite actually can be in this banded pattern. And it is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. It looks like agate. Yes, in a sense, you guys are somewhat correct. They come in these bandings, and they can be from purple to green to yellow to here. This might help you. What's on my skin? So it can't. There's a little bit more green in it. You also can find them in green. So it has this banding in it. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. And then when we go up the necklace, this is all glass. AB hearts. And then up here, now this is banded. Yes. So over here, this would be quartz. And so, yes, Colette, you could call that chevron amethyst because agate, quartz / quart, agate is in the quartz family. If you have the purple variety, it would be amethyst. And if you get these kind of bandings, kind of like that, you would be like chevron amethyst. So I don't know if that's what we're talking about, but and then if you keep going up the necklace, you have more of this beautiful glass. I mean, it's just phenomenal. I mean, I have people who love my glass, who love the gemstones. This is just such a unique piece. It was made with love. I love that. I love something unusual that you won't see walking down the street. On the back side of one of the little, I'll be in the description. See how this one has a little, I don't know what's going on there, but it has on the back of the little piece or the little ding ding there, but I think it's pretty. I think it's beautiful, unusual. And I came across, now these, I didn't buy these with the necklace, but I'm going to throw these in with the deal if you guys want it. So that, because I try to have something that kind of coordinates with it. And I had these. So isn't that beautiful? So that's what I have for that. Let me get rid of my little bag. A little divot. It's a little divot. It's just a little wabi-sabi. Wabi-sabi, right? It's a little wabi-sabi, but it also shows you, but even look at the matrix of the stone. you know? So wabi sabi, but it's okay. All right. What else we have? So I've got Torques. You guys need a torque. Oh, Larimar. And there's a surprise. I like saying that there's a surprise. Let me show it to you. Okay, hold on. Larimar bracelet. About 7.25. Sterling silver. Larimar comes from the Dominican Republic. One source gem. If you're new to this stone, looks like puffy clouds. Okay. Now there's a surprise here. Let me show you. So it's about 7.25 sterling silver, very pretty Larimar bracelet. However, watch. I flip it over. You get amber. It's a two-sided. It's a 2-for-1. How fun is that? Amber and Larimar. It glows green. Look. I'm using this as UV light. If people are new to what gemology, UV light is your friend. Looking for uranium glass, amber, certain gemstones will glow under UV light. And so, yes, this was look at how much silver is here. So it's a 2-for. So if you want to wear your Larimar one day, you want to wear your amber the next. Isn't that cool? All right. Am I missing anybody? Who am I missing? Karen. Hi, Karen. Hi, Rachel. Leonore, good to see you. Please share your channels because I'm by myself right now. So normally, these are just, like I said, this is a haul for Tuesday. I usually do these later in the night, but I decided to come on this afternoon. Plus I have to do some other things today. So this is mother of pearl and red jasper. This is $9.50 silver, all inlay. I'm a big fan and advocate about inlay pieces. I think inlay doesn't get enough notice, in my opinion, for all the work it does. Because if you had to take a gemstone trying to do this, if you just kind of in your mind say, how am I going to, if I had to create that, where do I start, right? So you'd have to make all the little sections first with silver. You'd have to cut the stones. You'd have to put them in there, bar set them all. It's a phenomenal piece and a lot of labor to do that, okay? And that's the front. Here is the back. And here is the mark. Right there. So it's Taxco. I think it's, my note says, I have it on my note what it is, but it's MS-something, Mexico 950. But isn't that phenomenal? Unusual combination. You don't find mother of pearl typically done with red jasper like that. So if you're red, and I like red. I think red is a very stone that doesn't get used a lot in jewelry. And to me, I think this is a beautiful piece. You can wear this with pretty much a lot of things. And I think it's really, really pretty. So I always like to buy inlay pieces. If I get them affordably, I will pass them on to you. All right, moving on. Giving you some highlights. I still have, and I came out of my jewelry collection. Here's another thing from Jenny's jewelry collection. Jenny does not wear this. And this is old school J. King. Old school. Old school. Let me move this up a little bit. There you go. You guys sharing your channels? Make sure you share your channels too. All right. So, J. King, red coral. It says DTR right here on the end cap. People are like, what is J. King? J. King is known, if you're familiar with J. King. If you're not familiar with J. King, he sells his jewelry on Home Shopping Network, HSN. He's been doing it for over, I think, 25, 30 years, I think. Okay. This is an older one. How do I know it's an older one? When he started doing his pieces, okay, he typically did not have, when he first made his necklaces, he typically did not start putting these extenders on until probably the mid-90s or so, okay? And And this one has a flat heart at the end. If you find J King now, he has the puffy hearts. Okay, and also has DTR on his thing. This is something he came up with because a lot of viewers on his show were saying, you know, we love your necklaces, sir, but we like to have it so we can adjust it. And so usually now this is when he's first started making extenders. Now his extenders are very simply done with Rolo chain. This is like handmade chain here, okay? Because he was trying to test them out. So this is probably one of his earlier pieces. That's what I'm saying, because there's certain things you look at. If you look at a lot of the new pieces he makes now, it doesn't look like this. So, but it is still DTR, and he was kind of working with how he was going to do that. So this goes from a 16-inch to a 19-inch long, okay? And then, now these are not his earrings. However, I must have picked these up along the way somewhere in my travels. But I am also going to put in these earrings with the deal. Okay. So isn't that beautiful? I don't know what type of turquoise this is, Colette. You are here. I don't know, but it is in person. It has a very beautiful blue color to it. So, but it is 1, 2, 3, 4 strands. 4 strands of that J King. And that will be up first Tuesday. And again, came out of my collection. I do not wear it. Nothing wrong with it. Just haven't worn it. So, hi HQZ, and hi Laura. HQZ, I think you're new to my channel. Have you registered with me, my dear? If you haven't, please register up at the top of the chat, jensgemsfinds@gmail.com. What I'm doing right now, and everybody welcome HQZ here. What I do on Sundays, my dear, I do a live preview haul video, which means that these are things that are going to be, I don't pre-sell on my channel. I come on here and show you what I'm going to be showing come Tuesday afternoon. I do my live sales typically on Tuesday afternoons at 1 p.m. Central. And this is just to give you an idea of what I'm going to be having. I have all different things, but these are new pieces I have, okay? And you can always send me an email at jensgemsfinds@gmail.com, and this goes for everybody in the chat. If you see something here and you say, Jenny, tell me about this bracelet more in detail, well, I can tell you that this has amethyst. I have to tell you it has freshwater pearl. This is beautiful abalone. This is pink tourmaline. This is biwa pearl. We have sugilite. Now, here's the thing. And all it is simply marked is 925 on the back. This gives me vibes. If you guys are familiar with designer jewelry and have looked at similar things, there's a company called Tabra, Tabra. And typically on Tabra pieces, they are signed, hand engraved, or something on the back. This does not have a signature. But if you look at Tabra panel bracelets, it has this type of clasp. It has, well, there goes something on the back of me. And then it has this toggle. However, I'm going to be full disclosure. This has a boo-boo. It has a wasabi. Okay. This has a pearl on this end of the end cap. This pearl is missing. So I reduced the price on it because of that. If you've got a little pearl you can put in there, but I'm not going to leave this behind because of those beautiful stones. That's the only thing that there's a little pearl missing, but I don't have pearls like that. Maybe I should, but I find jewelry and I bring it to you guys. That's what I do. I know what I'm bringing to you and I just make it out there. But isn't that beautiful? Okay. So I'm not saying it's Tabra, but they make very simple these bezels that look like this. They actually have the same type of extended bezels that look like that on their bracelets. So, but I'm not selling it as a Tabra because it's not signed or marked that way. But I'm going to give you a price that it's a phenomenal deal. Okay, moving on. Where something went flying back there. Oh, that went flying down. We'll figure that out later. Let's see. For my, let's see. I did pick up, because I do have a couple of you guys that love costume. Yeah, I have to go back and see it. This is J. Crew. Just fun. This is glass, and this is acrylic. Lucite, a little rhinestone cha-cha necklace. I just thought it was fun. J. Crew has a little tag in the back. J. Crew, a little disc back here. J. Crew. This is amazing. I feel like that kind of thing. All right, so that's a necklace. So I'm always trying to find something for everybody. If you're new to my show, I typically try to have something for everybody's tastes. All different price points, which I don't get into that. When I start my show off on Tuesdays, I usually do what we call high bidder gets choice trays. So those are over on my table over to my right. And this is Arthur Pepper B. Not sure if he's supposed to have some type of gemstone eyes or not, or little crystal eyes. I'm not sure, but this is how I got them. And it is signed art on the back. But I've had people say, Jenny, find us some little insects and creatures and things like that. So I found a little Arthur Pepper. Come on. Has a little bit of enamel loss right there, but I thought he was still cute. Okay. But yeah, I do a high bidder gets choice trays and things that when we do on Tuesday, you guys will have fun. Okay. Clip earrings. Love the bee. You have a sweater from J. Crew. These are 1928 brand. If you've ever heard of 1928 brand, this is a costume line of jewelry that is very vintage inspired. These are beautiful rhinestone clip earrings, approximately 1 1/8 inch long, but they are clips. And I picked, look at the faceting on them. Real pretty. Okay. What else is in my pile of things? I want to show you all. There's so much to see. Oh, okay. Oh, for anybody who's new here, for a little bit about my background, I did go to the Gemological Institute of America in 1994. So I'm a graduate gemologist. And I graduated school in 1994. Then I worked in the jewelry industry for 26 years. I also have a degree in healthcare management. So I work full-time. My full-time job is I work at my local hospital in the emergency room. And then I do this as well. So really interesting. Okay. This is sterling silver. And for those of you who don't know what this is called a bullseye agate. For the apparent reason, looks like bullseyes. This is natural. This is a natural phenomenon in nature when you get the stones that are formed like that in an agate. Anything that looks symmetrical in nature is sometimes very difficult to find, which means it's very rare. You find this a lot in Victorian jewelry, especially from Scottish jewelry. Scottish agates are found a lot in the Scottish agates. So this is really, really cool. This is all agate. Look at this. And then the middle stones, again, are agates. They're banded. There's some bullseye there. But other ones are like have this little pattern. Like, see, most of the time you'll find agates that have more of elliptical shape. When you get anything symmetrical like that, very rare to find. Just telling you, that's usually what happens in nature. Nature typically is not a very forgiving thing when it comes to gemology and things like that. It's very rare to find things like that. But I love this. Sterling silver clasp. Beautiful. I get excited. That's my jam. I hope you guys can. You guys are getting excited learning about all these things. Now I just spoke about agates. Okay. Here's another form of agate. This is called carnelian. Okay. Carnelian is the orange, transparent to semi-transparent stone of quartz. And this is carnelian. And if you notice, another tip, if you find a strand of something that has silk knotting or some type of knotting in between beads like this, you see how it's all been knotted? Let me see if I can get that close. Sorry about the focusing. I have an auto camera that does everything. That's meant that the person said these are beautiful pieces and typically they don't want the stones to rub on each other. Okay. Now, kind of unusual that I would find that you'd have silk knotting and this type of closure at the end. But then again, I didn't care because I knew what I was buying. I figured this is beautiful carnelian. My viewers will love that. they know what they're looking at. And the glow, and the reflection you're seeing here, that's my ring light. That's how great of a polish on these beads is coming across the screen. Okay. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Am I missing anything? What am I missing? Am I missing anything? Hi, Tammy. How are you? Yeah, everybody's gonna go. Yes, and please go see my friend Dina Marie. That girl Dina Marie. She started at 1. I told her I was coming on to do my live haul, and she'll have to watch it later. But after I just kind of come on for a little bit to show you what I'm doing for Tuesday. I show you some pieces, get your little fancy excitement, and then we're all gonna go raid Dina's channel and go check out what she's in. And I also know, I think Beth at Turtle Shell is on right now. So you guys can have a choice of different people you can go see, so which is kind of cool. This is something I picked up locally. Now I have Leslie from Black Duck Vintage used to make beads. I know she's out doing her sourcing and stuff today. But this is from Handmade Lampwork Beads of Sterling Silver Jewelry. It came in this box. And I have 2 beads in here with this lady's card in here. This is Bonnie Beads, Handmade Lampwork. This is her, I don't know if she's still working. I don't know what, but that came in this box. And I have these beautiful handmade, let's take them out of the bags. These are lampwork beads, handmade with sterling silver end caps on them. And they're going to come together as a set. Okay. Glass. So they have already been drilled. You just put a little string through there. Or if you want to, you know, figure out a project or something you want to do. But this is all glass made by this lady. And I pick up these kind of things when I find artisan jewelry, and I like to spread the word about people's artistic abilities. I think that's awesome. And you'll get all the paperwork, all the box that goes with it. All right. I'll put that away. What else can I show you? Oh, cuff. This was dirty. This was black as black could be when I got this. I probably went through, I couldn't tell you how many cloths to clean it up, but it's a cuff. It's amethyst and peridot. Marked in there, 925. It's a 6 3/4 on the cone, just to give you guys an idea. I think is how I have it. Well, maybe up to, well, I'm gonna call it 6 3/4. It might go to a 7. Isn't that beautiful? So that's going to be for sale. I hit home runs with sterling this week. I have to say, sterling and my gemstone shopping was off the charts. Okay, what else we got? Let's end on a bang. All right. Oh, I got 2 more things I'll show, and then we'll call it a day. Did I miss everybody? Bye, Sunray. Hope you. I'll see you in a little bit. This is garnet. Came from Jenny's jewelry box as well. Didn't wear this. Sometimes I have the idea I'm going to buy things to wear, and I never gets out of my jewelry box. I don't know why. Everybody's saying the same thing that happens to them. Like you say, oh, I love that, and then you feel like you have every intention you wear it once, and it goes in the box, and you say, I'll never get worn again. So this is Bohemian garnets, beautiful, or some people call them pomegranate garnets, little clusters. This is 24 inches long. It has a ferrule clasp. So I never, it's a beautiful necklace. Never worn it. Oh, okay. I lied. I'm going to show you this. This is something I bought. This is going to come with the original paperwork if anybody loves this, okay? I bought a few pieces, and this is the last of them. This is from a company. I'm going to show it on the screen what it is. Karma and Luck. That's the name of the company. You can Google this if you want. Karma and Luck. You're going to get the bag. You're going to get the paperwork that comes with it. But this is some people, you can do two things. It's like a twofer. You can do different things with this. So what this is 18 karat gold over brass. And we get this up close. You have a combination of labradorite, citrine, and moonstone, all faceted. And then if you go down the chain, they use their motif of the company. They do a lot with healing powers, protection, evil eye, that kind of thing. Here's a little evil eye, little loop there coming down. You get the labradorite flash, the moonstone flash. This is goes to 19 inch to 22 inches long. Sorry about the focus. Here we go. It has the hook clasp. Now, what you can do with this, you can wear it as a necklace if you want to. 19 to 22 inches long. Some people, so that's what it looked like it's a necklace. Or you can unhook it and do a wrap bracelet. Like that. And I would hook it back together. So you could do it that way too, and then hook it. So gives you the opportunity to do it like that. Some people, what you want to do and what you feel like doing that day. So I buy this because, of course, I love stones. That's my background, and that's my passion to bring a little bit of education and passion about gemstones to all of you guys here on YouTube. When I find things like this, I think it's very beautiful pieces of jewelry. And again, moonstone, citrine, and labradorite, karma and luck. Okay. And what the terms we use is for labradorite, labradorescence. Then you get that flash, that iridescence. In labradorite, it's called labradorescence. In moonstone, it is called azulorescence. Just letting you know. And then I'm going to end on this. Okay. I'll be honest. I bought this from, no, she's not here right now, but I bought this from T's Jewelry. Call her my sis. I bought this and I got this home. This thing is heavy. Okay. I did wear it. I could still wear it. I mean, if you guys, one of you don't want to have it, it's beautiful. It's labradorite, but I had purchased this chain. I think it looks fabulous on this chain. Okay. When I got it, it was on a snake chain. This is made by Suarti. And that's the name of the one I did think I forgot. Suarti. Suarti, when you look at the stamp on it, it's made in Bali. 925BA. Okay, this is Suarti. All handmade. Look at how much silver is here. This is all sterling silver. And then you've got this phenomenal labradorite piece. It's approximately 2 5/8 inches long, this pendant. And I have it matched on this Italian multi beaded rounded chain with this beautiful heavy spring ring clasp. It's a phenomenal piece. I wore it. For me, this is heavy. So if you don't like heft to your jewelry, this might not be the necklace for you. But I could still wear it. I wear it from time to time, but I'll be honest, if it's not for me, for my comfortability, it's just something I could probably wear for maybe a dinner. It's not maybe an all-day piece for me to wear for heft wise. But if you are a person that says, I don't care, I love it. And it has a lot of silver. This weighs 100 grams. 100 grams of sterling silver. Okay, so when you put this on the scale, this is crazy. The pendant's about 60 grams on its own. Okay, but it's a phenomenal piece of jewelry. I'm gonna let it go. See if anybody wants it. Otherwise, I'll just keep it and wear it from time to time. But I try to put things out there that I get, and it's beautiful. And if like I said, I will keep it if nobody likes it. It's not a problem to me, but it's just, I just figured I bought it because I know what it was, and she gave me a deal on it. So it's beautiful. Okay. All right. Well, I have other things here too. all different price points. Let me come back to the camera. I've been on here for about 54 minutes. Did you guys hit me a thumbs up for me? Hit thumbs up for Jenny before we leave. I'm gonna come back and chat a little bit. Let me come back. So there we go. There I am. And if you guys have any questions on anything I just showed and the trays that I just showed, those are all, I will answer any email questions. I will give you starting bids on things. I will give you weights on things prior to Tuesday. I don't pre-sell any of these items, but I will, like I said, if you cannot physically be here Tuesday afternoon for whatever reason, you can always leave me a silent bid. You just send me an email at jensgemsfinds@gmail.com and you can, we'll talk. We'll have correspondence back and forth. And then if you have watched, and I highly encourage a lot of you to go through my previous videos of my shows from previous weeks, because these are the things that you will see back there for previous weeks, which means that if you decided, Jenny, let me just show you here, like here, I have this pair of John Hardy earrings that I showed. If you want a pair of nice, beautiful John Hardy, signed John Hardy earrings, I will tell you all about them if you're interested, because I've already shown these about it. So, and if you say, okay, I'll tell you the price, and because I've already shown these, I will sell them to you. It's just the new things I don't sell because I want everybody to get an opportunity to look at them. That's how I do it. So, is there any questions I have from anybody here before I sign off with you guys? Hi, Cave of Wonders. How are you? Good to see you. Everybody give thumbs up if you haven't so far for this viewing or the haul today. My husband, Joe, does the sales with me. Let me move over here. You're going to see my whole set. If you're new, he helps me when we do the live sales. So you get to meet him. He's off screen, but he's always here helping all of you. Also, he does helps with my invoicing, helps with the packing. So if I'm working at the hospital and you've got a question during the day, he'll say, when I call home at lunch, and say, so-and-so sent us an email. Can you help me with this? I said, sure. So I'm always accessible in some manner, usually, or if not, definitely when I come home from work around 5:30. So it's good to see you. Well, I have any sterling silver rings tonight? Oh, well, we can use, I didn't find uranium glass, but I did find a couple new sterling rings. Laura, let me show them to you. I didn't, since you're here and I know you like that, so let me show you. This is one of them. This is a black star sapphire. This is new. Haven't seen this one yet, Laura. I'll tell you in a minute. And it's a black star sapphire. There's a little star in the middle of it. It might not show up on the screen, but it's a star. Okay, and this is a size 8 3/4. Okay, so that's an 8 3/4. And then the other one that's new is this one, my dear. This is a size 10. This is blue topaz. Blue topaz. It's all one ring though. Size 10, blue topaz, marquee cut, kind of a chevron style, size 10. Those are the two new rings I got this week. But I'm going to be looking for more. I know more is coming. more is coming. Like I said, and again, for all of you who are new, I'm going on a big, huge buying trip this week on Thursday. So what that means is all you guys have been sending me wish lists and requests. I'm going to try my best to find things for you, but it all depends on what I find, right? But I have the list. Okay. What's going to inquire to Siri? And she doesn't, what's going on? Did I miss something? I also, you guys also know that I don't bring it out from all the time, but I sell 14 karat gold pretty much at rock bottom prices at scrap market value. So if you're looking for some gold pieces, I have some gold. I know it's usually, of course, higher price with the market being where it's at. But if you are looking for something in particular, such as I know I have some jade beads, I have some lapis beads, I have Akoya pearls. Ask and I probably have it. There's certain things I try to have something for everybody. I don't specialize in one thing over another. So Yes, I know you're reading. What size do you need, Laura? Does it matter at this point? Because I'm lucky if I find one. But this is my friend, Laura. When I go, this is my friend right here. I'm literally going down aisles with this little contraption and going, let me look at what's glowing, what's glowing. I'm going to try my best. We'll see what happens. Hello, Tanya. How are you? I'm just about done. I'm just about to go over to Dina's channel, but I just did a little live haul. Good show you had this morning. And everybody, before we go, Tanya, please share your channel. I'm by myself right now. If I do it, I'm probably going to end the thing, and I'm really bad with technology. You guys know. Tanya's coming on. You just got home? Oh, okay. Is it what, 6? What's it, 6 o'clock, Tanya? Right? 6, my time 6, your time 4? 4 o'clock, right? 4 Pacific. You come on. There you go. So 4 o'clock, right? She's putting it in the chat. I mean, you guys don't know Tanya. See, I call her Mama T. She's the reason. 4 p.m. Pacific. There you go. So she's coming on at 4 p.m. So she did a little pop-up live sale this morning, and then looks like she went out and did some errands and she's come back. So so check out her channel tonight. That's hers. There's her link, My Jewelry Addiction, and she'll have some phenomenal pieces tonight at 4 p.m. Pacific, which is I'm on Central Time. I'm in the Panhandle of Florida. If you guys want to know where I live, that's where I'm at. And I'm right now, it's 2:22 my time, which I think is the same time Dina's on right now. So Dina just came on about 22 minutes ago at That Girl Dina Marie. So we're all going to go raid Dina's channel. If you have any questions about anything I've shown today, please send me an email at jensgemsfinds@gmail.com. Oh, she went to an estate sale. Oh, okay. She probably more found some cool stuff. This woman never stops. I love what tell her. I love Tanya to death. You guys know that. She literally never stops working or thinking and dreaming about jewelry 24/7, but she also has her feet on the ground and the most beautiful, pleasant personality you'll ever meet in her life. So, anyway, we will see you guys Tuesday. We're all going to go to Dina's channel, That Girl Dina Marie, and check out what she's got. And we'll see you Tuesday, and we'll have more fun. If you are requesting something, for example, I'll probably still bring out the gold, but I mean, I literally, that's my goal this week, guys. I'm going on that big buying trip this week. If there's something you guys have seen or have a question on, or wanting that I have in the back or have shown, I will probably just send me an email and I will work with you. Okay. And you're welcome, Tanya. You know that. You know that. And that's what we do here, because we share. This is what we do in this community. We love each other. Love, 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 love. This is my paperweight I picked up at the store. Actually, it's signed. I didn't even. I just found this the other day, and I said it's going on my desk, because this is why we do what we do, because we love it. We love what we do. We love each other. We try to love each other and passion what we do, and bring education to everybody and have a good time. That's what we're here for, right? So all of you, thank you for your time today. I will see you all in other chats either today, and maybe Tanya's tonight. I'm going to go to Dina's now for saying hello, but I really have to do something with my hair because my hair needs some color in it. Okay, so so I might be doing multitasking with some things today. It's my Sunday. It's my day off. I don't usually get every other weekend off, so this is my weekend off. So I'm going to try to enjoy it a little bit. So we're all gonna raid. There you go, Dina Marie's channel. Thank you, Tanya. You're the best for sharing channels. And we're all gonna check her out. And Bruce, Dennis, thank you for being here. Colette, thank you for being here. Rhonda, Cave of Wonders, Laura, Karen, Sunray. Who else did I miss? Leslie. They're probably all already there. Jen Bees. Everybody's probably over at her channel. So, and then Turtle Shell, she's on. Beth at Turtle Shell, she's on as well. So check out her channel. And yes, no, Laura, you give me too much credit. I mean, my hair needs some definite work. So we're gonna try to put this part up there. That's what I'm going to try to do later with some color. So we'll see what comes out. But yes, it definitely needs way overdue for some color. So we're going to do that later. Anyway, love all of you. We will see you on Tuesday. Any questions, send me an email, jensgemsfinds@gmail.com. And you guys stay safe, stay loving, stay healthy, and we'll have fun on Tuesday. Take care. Bye-bye. And we're all going to rate Dina's. Go to rate Dina's and Beth's Turtle Shell. Okay? Bye.